Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit. Today we're taking a look at a video from the Huffington Post called How King Kong is Rooted in Racism. Let's check it out.
King Kong is a cinematic icon. Over the course of 85 years, his story has been told in 8 different films and countless adaptations.
Gotta love King Kong. Good stuff, good character, lots of fun ways you could use him in movies and video games and all kinds of stuff. So far, so good. But we better keep our eyes peeled. I'm having a feeling there's a curveball coming here soon.
Released in 1933, the original film, King Kong, was a smash hit that spawned an immediate follow-up. The film was known for its thrilling action sequences and never-before-seen special effects.
Man, we've really come a long way in special effects. Side note, special effects are way fucking better now. I actually saw the new Kong Skull Island and it was fucking insane. So good. So worth seeing, guys.
The series then continued with 2 Japanese-made installments, a 1976 reboot with 1986 sequel, and finally Peter Jackson's 2005 remake of the original film.
Oh my god, they have Kong slipping on the ice. I don't remember that part. I remember that Peter Jackson King Kong in 2005, but that shit got a little silly, huh? That movie got a little silly.
Kong returns in 2017 in Kong Skull Island, a reimagining of the original story.
Ooh, yeah, now we're talking.
Historically, King Kong's character has been rooted in a racially charged narrative.
Whoa, wait, what? How is a giant gorilla racist? What? Racially charged? It's people going to an island, finding a gorilla that is huge. It's just a big gorilla.
To understand how, it's important to look closely at the storyline. Here's a refresher. A group of men, accompanied by a beautiful woman, traveled to an uncharted island inhabited by savages who worship a giant ape named Kong.
Yeah, see, I don't even get this. They say savages. I know they're trying to go with this. They're saying it's like when we went to Africa. Not we. Why would I say we? It's like when there was a slave trade from Africa. Be careful. I don't want to say I had slaves. Okay. It's like they're trying to say it's like the slave trade from Africa. You know, white people go to Africa, they're savages, and then they bring back something. So it's King Kong is slavery, I guess. But that's not even correct. They're not even in the right continent. Those savages on the last clip, King Kong is in like Polynesia or something. It's not Africa.
Traveled to an uncharted island inhabited by savages.
See, these are not Africans. These are like brown skin, like Hawaiians.
The men capture Kong and display him in New York City as the 8th wonder of the world. Driven by love, Kong escapes, takes the beautiful woman, and climbs a tower, only to be shot down by warplanes. You know, your classic Beauty and the Beast tale.
Oh no, it wasn't the airplanes. It was Beauty killed the beast.
Not really. Creator Marion C. Cooper crafted a story that illustrated black hysteria and xenophobia.
Whoa, wait, no, come on, Huffington Post. If you think that this gorilla is supposed to signify black people, you're the racist. You can't say that black people are like gorillas like that. I mean, how do you think what is going on in your head? I mean, I feel like you're virtue signaling, like you want to sound like you're with the blacks, you're cool with the blacks, however you want to say it. But at the same time, you're saying people are writing gorilla metaphors to black people. I mean, you're the racist. Black people don't like this help from you either. So they think you're talking bullshit too.
Cooper denied this, claiming that he never intended to do so, but the racial parallels exist.
Sure, you can interpret art any way you want. Anyone can interpret a painting or a photo or a movie however they like. They could watch Star Wars and say, no, to me that's just a story about how dogs are friends. I mean, you could come up with any bullshit explanation for art if you want, but if you ask the author if he was making a racial parallel and he said no, he most likely wasn't making a racial parallel. I mean, sure, he could be lying. He could be trying to hide it in there, but I don't think that's what's going on here. I don't think that's what's going on here.
Take another look, this time with key identifiers. A group of white men, accompanied by the quintessential white woman, traveled to an uncharted island inhabited by native savages who...
Okay, again, they're not African savages. They're Polynesian savages. They're South Asian savages, maybe in Australia.
Worship a giant black beast named Kong. The men capture the beast and bring him to America in chains.
We'll give him more than chains. He's always been king of his world.
So I guess apparently chains are racist now. Chains are slavery now. I mean, it's not like chains have ever been used for any other sorts of prisoners throughout millions of years of human history.
But we'll teach him fear.
Sound familiar? Not long after, the beast escapes his captors and steals the woman. She is saved by heroic white men who kill the black beast and reunite her with her intended mate.
I know you're highlighting the colors here, and you're basically like Monday morning quarterbacking this racism. I don't know. I think you're looking into it too much. I mean, the people are white in this movie because the movie is in America. It's in New York City, I think, is where they take Kong. It's white people that live there, so that's why they're white. And then, you know, the gorilla that the story's about, it's about a giant gorilla. You know, the reason that he's black is because gorillas are black. It's not because he's trying to be black people or represent black people. It's just because gorillas are black. If it was a giant lizard, it would be green. If it was a giant, I don't know, if it was a giant bear, it would be brown.
Whether Cooper intended to or not, Kong can be interpreted as an allegory for the American slave trade and interracial relationships.
Right. So you're saying he didn't make the movie or write it to be that way, but you're choosing to interpret it that way. So that's on you. You're just looking into everything and thinking it's racist.
In the latest remake, Kong Skull Island, director Jordan Vogt Roberts insists his reboot will distance itself from early films, while still maintaining the essence of the Kong story.
So I have a feeling that director comment didn't really have anything to do with the racist stuff that this Huffington Post video has concocted. I think the director went a different way with the style of the movie. And personally, I'm not going to give you guys a lot of spoilers. Like I said before, I did watch the movie. It is great. I would recommend it. And I'm not being sponsored or paid or told to say that. I'm just telling you because it's a good movie and I like you guys. But yeah, you could definitely see that it is in a different style and it's a different time period. There's a lot of things that are cool and new, and then it also has a lot of Kong and a lot of the classic stuff from that movie. And needless to say, it's not racist. King Kong is not racist. Huffington Post is actually racist for trying to associate a gorilla with black people. It's just ridiculous. I can't believe I even have to say this, but I am. But thanks for watching our new episode, guys. Comment below what you think. If King Kong is racist, press 1. If King Kong is not racist, congratulations, you win. You're a smart person. Thanks again for watching. Good night, everybody. Freedom! 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 One more way you can support the No Bullshit Show is buying our merch. We've got all kinds of shirts, mugs, white shirts, black shirts, hoodies, all kinds of cool stuff at our Teespring store. If you're looking for some swag, I definitely recommend checking it out. And all the proceeds go right back into the show so I can make more videos for you guys. Thanks so much for your time. Goodbye again.